Ethereum just broke above $4,000, and this is a huge indicator that we are about to see massive price explosions for Ethereum-based tokens like Shiba Inu. So if you have any interest in Shiba Inu or you hold any SHIB tokens, then you can't afford to miss this video. What is the latest Shiba Inu coin news? And how will all of this affect the value of Shiba Inu? In today's video, I will be answering these questions and I'm going to be telling you all of the price-boosting information that has just come out. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on the 8th of August, shall we? Shiba Inu's price today is around 1,286 units. SHIB's price is up 1% in the last 24 hours, with a 24-hour trading volume of $310 million. The token also currently has a market cap of over $7.5 billion, ranking it as the 29th most valuable cryptocurrency. Please keep in mind these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video. This content is not financial advice. Now let's get into today's video. Shiba Inu whales wake up with 525% skyrocketing. New on-chain data shows a 525% rise in whale tier transactions, or those worth between $1 million and $10 million, which has put Shiba Inu in a period of increased market attention. This spike in large-scale movements is indicative of high-capital players' renewed interest, which frequently precedes notable changes on the market. Whales are waking up. Additionally, the $1 million to $10 million tiers transaction volume data in USD shows a 945% increase, highlighting the fact that whales are not only active, but also moving a lot more capital through SHIB. Often, this type of activity comes before significant volatility. Whale accumulation peaks have historically coincided with either aggressive distribution phases if selling or strong upward momentum if buying. If you are still watching, it would be massively appreciated if you could go ahead and smash the like button. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. But keep watching to find out the latest Shiba Inu updates and what the future could hold for the Shiba Inu coin. Stick to Ryoshi's vision. Shiba Inu community demands new leadership. A leadership crisis appears to be brewing in the Shiba Inu community, as stakeholders have turned against the community's current leader ahead of upcoming elections. One such stakeholder criticized Satoshi Kusama's leadership style, citing his inability to sense market trends and respond with sharp strategies. Lack of skills. Kusama's leadership under fire. In a recent post on X, the stakeholder called for candidates who are bold enough to address every comment from the community to step up and be elected into leadership positions. According to him, the Shiba Inu community needs people with the skills and resources to communicate effectively with all sides, something he criticized Kusama for lacking. Another stakeholder from Germany listed a series of what they called unkept promises, including ambitious goals to onboard 1 billion SHIB users, forge multiple partnerships, and expand the network's validator set to 100. He also criticized the lack of marketing for Bone, another token in the ecosystem. The user expressed frustration about the leadership failure and called on the current team to return to the original vision of Shiba Inu's anonymous creator, Ryoshi. Shiba community's election coming soon. This growing frustration is the backdrop for Shiba Inu's first presidential election, a process Kusama himself has described as a key step toward decentralization. The election process will involve choosing a new lead visionary and councils for each DAO within the blockchain's ecosystem. Kusama described the upcoming election as proof of Shiba Inu's decentralization. The SHIB community leader considers the election a vital aspect of the Shiba Inu project. While announcing the upcoming election, Kusama stated that the process will involve appointing an interim president and establishing foundational DAO councils. The elected officials will take over overseeing Shiba Inu's multi-billion-dollar token economy and monitor administrative and technical changes within the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Any member of the Shiba Inu community can run for the post of interim president. Now it's time for the main story of today's video. Shiba Inu to $0.01. Expert dismisses impossible claim. Luis Delgado, popularly known in the Shiba Inu community as Del Crypto-RYNK, dismissed this skepticism using the them versus me meme format. Notably, the them segment represents the opinions of naysayers who consider the $0.01 price target an impossible milestone for Shiba Inu to attain. This ideology rules out the possibility of SHIB ever reaching $0.01. However, on the me side, where Delgado belongs, the expert pushed back on skeptics, emphasizing that he has seen the impossible happen in the crypto market on several occasions. Now, let's hop onto the charts and see how Shiba Inu is doing on the technical analysis front. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 4-hour chart, and there are some really interesting developments unfolding right now that could set the tone for the next few days and possibly weeks. So, what are we looking at here? We're currently trading inside a well-respected ascending parallel channel that's been guiding price action since early July. These clean channel structures are great for identifying reactive zones, and right now, SHIB is pressing right into one. Key moving averages. The 50-day EMA in white, currently acting as immediate resistance. The 100-day EMA in yellow, providing secondary resistance. The 200-day EMA in green, showing a bearish bias on the macro view. Key levels to watch. Immediate resistance. 50-day EMA, current price zone. Next resistance, 100-day EMA at 13,218 units. Mid-channel target, 14,280 units. Upper resistance zone, 15,500 to 17,000 units. Main support, 12,200 units. A break below invalidates structure. Trading approach. This is a reaction zone. A clean break above the 50-day EMA with volume could test higher resistances, while rejection signals may indicate a pullback to support. Bigger picture. If SHIB holds the channel and clears EMAs, we could see a slow grind upward in August. But rejection here could break the ascending channel structure. That's the breakdown, folks. SHIB is at a decision point, and how it reacts at this 50-day EMA could set the tone for the rest of the month. If you found this helpful, drop a like, leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more market breakdowns just like this one. Many of our subscribers comment that they are not going to sell SHIB for the next 5 years, and hold millions of them because they believe in the Shiba Inu developers and the real-world value of SHIB. How many are you guys holding? Don't forget to list your SHIB holdings in the comment section below. Let's praise the SHIB holder for trusting and believing in the process. If you are enjoying the video, then please give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments your views on the Shiba Inu token. And make sure to turn on the post notifications to get notified every time we post a new video. But SHIB isn't the only project you should be looking into at the moment. I recently did a video on what could become the next Shiba Inu coin. Check out the video on screen to find out more. Thanks for watching.
Things get completely out of control. While the chart is still red, it is a pure distraction. The on-chain data tells completely different things. BlackRock, Coinbase, and behind the scenes. Moves that will be discussed in this video might change your perspective on Shiba Inu entirely. But what am I talking about? And why should you be excited? Well, let me explain. Shiba Inu has taken another dip in its price over the past 24 hours. It is quite noteworthy that this marks the third consecutive day of struggles for Shiba Inu's value. Interestingly, the primary reason behind Shiba Inu's decline isn't directly related to Shiba Inu itself or its development team. Instead, it is the ever-influential Bitcoin that is at play. Given Shiba Inu's tendency to closely follow Bitcoin's price trajectory, any shifts in the world of Bitcoin tend to have a significant impact on Shiba Inu's value. We won't dive deep into the intricacies of Bitcoin's movements today, as there's a lot of pressing Shiba Inu news to cover. However, it's worth noting that today, BlackRock has seen another absence of Bitcoin inflows for the third consecutive day. Meanwhile, Grayscale appears to be actively offloading its Bitcoin holdings. And it's actually super crazy and surprising. Right after the Bitcoin ETF approval in the United States, BlackRock saw more than 70 days of inflow streak. And now, when it first saw 0 inflows 2 days ago, people were shocked and panicked. But if that panic was huge, can you imagine what panic is now? As it is the third day in a row of 0 inflows? Investors might be hitting the panic button. selling off assets and anxiously monitoring the market, fearing further downturns, losing confidence in the entire crypto market. It is very strange, and a lot of investors are now speculating what is going on. Because this is not something common for BlackRock, as we can see with its 70-day inflow streak. While one day of zero inflows might make some sense somehow, BlackRock is still a very strong investor. Though still, the reason behind that is unknown. But 3 days of zero inflows? This really makes us think that something is wrong. The number 0 is what's interesting. This is not an inflow, and not an outflow, but 0, which is something that makes us scratching our heads why. So, what could be the reasons behind this anomaly? Well, it could be due to various factors such as institutional investors reallocating their funds, regulatory uncertainty, or perhaps a strategic move by BlackRock itself. However, with it being precise, it makes us think that this is not investors, but some move from BlackRock instead. It really doesn't look like natural human behavior to stay precisely at 0. Typically, there's some fluctuation, even if it's slight, either positive or negative. But to remain at 0 for 3 consecutive days seems intentional, suggesting a deliberate action from BlackRock, rather than a result of investors' natural behavior. But without concrete information, it's all speculation at this point. But anyway, this is the reason why. Bitcoin keeps dumping for the 3rd day in a row, pulling Shiba Inu and the entire crypto market along with it. However, Shiba Inu's price is still up 41% within the weekly time frame, as we might remember. Shiba Inu price soared 53% rally between April 19 and April 22 after the team's $12 million fundraise announcement got Shiba Inu off to a positive start. With the last 3 days, Shiba Inu has retraced 10% towards, cutting its weekly gains to 41%. But interestingly, recent trends observed in the derivatives markets suggest that bulls are still on the prowl for more gains. And if bulls are still on the prowl for more gains, that is all that matters. Short-time fluctuations, especially if they are not because of Shiba Inu itself, but the broad crypto space, don't matter that much. Think of it like this. If you're on a road trip and you hit a few bumps along the way due to traffic or road conditions, it doesn't change your destination or the overall success of your trip. Similarly, if the broader market is down and the broader crypto market experiences fluctuations due to factors outside of Shiba Inu's control, it doesn't change the long-term potential of Shiba Inu as long as the underlying demand and bullish sentiment remain intact. Looking beyond the Shiba Inu's 10% price correction in the last 3 days, the broader meme coin markets have been on a tear this week. In a bid to front-run Shiba Inu's next recovery phase, speculative traders have been mounting new futures contracts at a disproportionate rate compared to the price trend. This is very important. Shiba Inu's price is expected to bounce back, as it indicates that despite short-term setbacks, there's significant optimism and confidence in the potential for Shiba Inu's price to bounce back. When traders are actively engaging in futures contracts, it suggests they're betting on a bullish future for Shiba Inu. This increased activity can further fuel positive sentiment and potentially drive the price upward in the near term. And here's something you should understand. CoinGlass Open Interest Metric monitors the total value of active futures contracts for a specific currency asset. At the beginning of the week, Shiba Inu's open interest was at $51 million. However, the latest data reveals a significant increase, with Shiba Inu open interest climbing by $23 million since April 19th, reaching $75 million as of now. Notably, this marks a robust 45% growth in Shiba Inu open interest within the weekly time frame, surpassing the 41% price growth of Shiba Inu. When open interest surpasses price growth, it reflects a strong trend in Shiba Inu's open interest. The trend is a strong bullish sentiment among speculative traders. Firstly, a surge in open interest indicates increasing participation and interest from traders, showcasing their confidence in the asset's future price potential. This surge in trading activity can contribute to higher liquidity and trading volumes, thereby supporting upward price movements. Secondly, when open interest grows at a faster rate than prices, it suggests that traders are accumulating long positions or implementing hedging strategies, anticipating further price appreciation. Therefore, this substantial $23 million increase in Shiba Inu open interest could serve as a precursor to another upward movement, potentially pushing Shiba Inu towards the 403 price milestone in the near future. But now you might wonder, why is there such growing excitement among Shiba Inu investors? Well, it was just revealed that Shibarium, which is one of the most important elements of Shiba Inu, is set to undergo a hard fork. Now, for those who might not be familiar with Shiba Inu is a trading platform that is used to trade in the market. In the case of Shibarium, this hard fork is aimed at improving the experience of the community and developers. According to the notification, the upcoming technical advancement for Shibarium will be a transformative upgrade that brings to life a variety of functionalities, specifically intended to improve user experience and further empower innovators. And realizing that Shibarium's hard fork adds credibility to investment prospects, it shifts the focus from pure speculation to solid groundwork, providing reassurance to investors and attracting those seeking substance over hype. Further confirmation comes from a recent post by early Bitcoin advocate Da Vinci Jeremy, who drew the public's attention to Shiba Inu, hinting that Shiba Inu is about to experience something significant. And notably, Satoshi Kusama reacted with a cryptic response with an image. According to Kusama's response, the lady in the image gestured in agreement with Jeremy's speculation about Shiba Inu. This suggests that Kusama is confident of an imminent rally for the canine-themed token. Diving further, we'll find that an eye-opening $1.50 trillion tokens are moving within a 24-hour period on the Shiba Inu network. These large transfers are crucial for traders to note, as they could indicate upcoming price movements. Among these transfers are significant amounts, such as one noticeable transaction moving to Shiba Inu, approximately $1.36 million, directed toward an unidentified recipient from what appears to be a private wallet. Another notable movement is from a Coinbase hot wallet, with over 106 billion Shiba Inu, equating to around $2.65 million, likely an internal transfer, or preparation for a volatility surge, which is what we are looking for. And preparation for an upcoming volatility surge fits perfectly with what we've discussed in this video and the potential for an upcoming Shiba Inu price surge. One thing we need to address is the Bitcoin dumping due to zero inflows with BlackRock, but investors believe this issue should be resolved very soon. But what is your opinion on that? Comment down below. I'd be eager to read your opinion. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section. This really helps the channel. Thank you for watching. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.